The market gives yet another head fake to the high side before losing all its gains, catching many in a bull trap. This is Invest with Jacob. So for the past couple weeks, the market has been trading in a range, unable to break out to either the high or low side. We thought we had something today when the market opened up about 30 points before coming back down and giving back all of its gains. We'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new to the show, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, so the market opened 30 points up today, and we thought we had a breakout to the high side. It finally broke through our 42.20 barrier with a little bit of force, and we looked for a small pullback to enter a trade. We got it back to 41.19 where it was testing the 15 EMA and bouncing, and we entered the trade there. Unfortunately, the market was faking us out and continued to pull back and give back all of its gains, closing about 2 points down. This is pretty frustrating because we've been waiting to enter a trade for a while now and for the market to break out, and quite frankly, it broke out to the side I didn't really want it to. If you followed my videos, I've been opposed to the direct move up as that structure is just not as stable as others, and I think it showed today. We'll see what happens in the futures overnight if we can finally get that pullback, but the best way to illustrate this is on the charts. So let's jump in and take a look. Okay guys, here we are on the 5-minute SPX chart, and the first thing I want to do is go over why I'm not a fan of the direct move higher to 4,300 without a pullback. Okay, so the first thing is this wave 1 that I have identified right here is only a 3-wave structure. You've got 1, 2, 3. We really need 5-wave movements for our Elliott wave structures to be strong, and this didn't have one. And the wave 1 is kind of non-existent. It's pretty small. So I'm not really excited about where this wave 1 went to. So with that, that gives me a lot of pause and caution about how we're tracking this move up. So as a 3-wave movement, we don't have a full structure here to lean on. Now because of that, it doesn't give us near the targets we were projecting early on for this wave that we really should be hitting. In fact, the wave 3 comes in at around 4,300 instead of around 4,400 plus. And for me, that just doesn't seem right. So because of those reasons not adding up, I'm kind of against the breakout movement. And when it broke out today, I couldn't argue with price, so we had to go with it, but it's really not my preferred path. What I'd really like to see is where wave 2 is, be in this box right here, and wave 1 be right here where we have a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. Okay, and then we've got a flat pullback here to wave 2, and then we start wave 3 up. And that would be a much more solid structure that projects us to the targets that we had early on in this structure and keeps this move up sound. So what we're really trying to figure out is where are we going from here? What kind of path is it going to take towards 4,400 plus? Now I still have steadfast conviction that we are going to 4,400 plus because if you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, we are in such a bullish setup. This consolidation period that we're in is just kind of a blip on the radar that we're trying to get through so that we can get a clean structure. And I really don't like trading structures that aren't clean. We tried to today and it didn't work out. We took about a 23% loss on our trade, and obviously that's not what we're looking for. So we're looking for a sound structure. We would really love to see a pullback to about 4170 at this point would line up nicely. 4170 into this box to set us up for our wave 3 move higher that would hit all of our targets in a really nice fashion. So you might be saying, well Jake, why can't we have this count? We can. The issue is that the market has just refused to pull back day after day. It stays in this channel and holds this low, and we have refused to get any kind of pullback to set up this movement higher so that we can get a solid structure. So until that happens, we are looking at a possibility of a direct move higher that is going to be a constant jab up, pull back, jab up, pull back, jab up, pull back, and these whipsaw kind of movements that are really, really hard to trade. And if it chooses that path, that's okay. It just unfortunately means we're most likely going to have to sit out trading it as it's hard to get a run of bullishness in that kind of chop that will allow you to get a strong trade. For those reasons, I would really love to see a pullback into this box here, into the 4170 region so that we can set up wave 3 of this movement and go higher. But until then, I am forced to say that this is wave 2 down here, and this is wave 1. And that means we only have a 3-wave structure here, which means this is either just going to be a horrible choppy wave up until it hits the target and then we get a major pullback, or we can get a pullback and move this wave 2 over and start the correct type of run up that we're looking for. Guys, if you want my real-time updates on the S&P 500, get in my Facebook group. There's a link down below in the description. Go ahead and click over there and get in it. The only requirement is that you subscribe to this channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button first. Then jump in my Facebook group. We have a Slack channel that we all get on. It's just a chat group where I tell you what's going on in the market. I put out our buy alerts, our sell alerts. I put out our trades so that you can trade along with us and follow the market. So key takeaways for today are we're back in the channel we were trading in, and we've got to figure out where we're going from there. Are we just going to chop this up and slowly move our high point up higher and higher? Or are we going to pull back into this box before we break out over the all-time highs and race toward 4,400 plus from there? All right, that is the update for today. Leave any questions or comments below so that I can answer them. Happy trading. I will talk to you tomorrow.